Hello guys, how are you doing today? Thank you for coming back into the channel. Today we're gonna talk about Bitcoin and some news regarding the market, what countries are actually taking action about crypto in general, and we're gonna talk about obviously Shiryo and some amazing news that I got from you from the developers. So starting with the market, we can see that the market is kind of starting to recover, and I say kind of because I don't feel that we're there yet. So we see a couple of greens on the charts on the on the list here on coin market cap, but what if we take a closer look of what is going on with Bitcoin? If we go here to trading view, we can see that as we already talked on previous videos, it is starting to bounce on the 35 support level that we talked several videos before. So that is something really good. Hopefully Bitcoin can bounce on that level, but remember that we have several scenarios here. So first option that we need to talk about, it is the ugly option, and that's gonna be that if Bitcoin it is not able to hold this support line that is right here, is that we might get to the next support line, and that is the line that is on the 30,000 level. So we might see this downtrend play on Bitcoin, and then it'll bounce to the upper side, and hopefully we can see the start of the bull market. So that is the bad scenario. And the good scenario is that we finally are able to hold the line here on the 35,000 level, and we bounce from here, and we finally start the uptrend. So those are the two options. Remember that I'm not a financial advisor, but that's what I see on the charts. And why I see that on the charts, if we go to the monthly chart, remember that we saw this kind of a double bottom pattern. So that's why I'm liking the optimistic option more than the other. So that's what I see for Bitcoin. And now what is going on with Shiryo? Shiryo, it is holding really great on the bottom channel that we have been speaking on all the videos. We're on this great accumulation zone. We're enjoying this accumulation zone for a really long period of time. And I feel that when we finally have this uptrend, it's gonna be a huge uptrend. So I feel really good about that because there are a lot of things that are actually playing out on the market. So hopefully we can get into that a little bit later, and let's see what is going on with the countries that might influence Bitcoin and that uptrend that we are all waiting for, so we can finally start the bull market. And the first news, it is that, for example, here we can see on the screen that the White House it is entering on crypto regulation fray. And that was something already very long overdue, because they held already several conferences, several Senate meetings about the crypto world, and they actually wanted to have this in action before, but right now they're taking the steps of regulating crypto, and that is we have 3 points that we have to take in consideration. The first one, it is that they plan to regulate stablecoins, and that is something really huge, because if you already know, there are a couple of issues, for example with Tether, that the government is looking into that because they are afraid that they might be printing money to suffice the demand that they have, and they are actually digging a lot into that cryptocurrency to see if that is actually the supply that they have. They actually can cover that amount of investors if in case of something goes wrong. So that is the first thing. The second thing is that they plan to tax the profits on cryptocurrency. That is something that nobody likes. Who likes to give money to the government? Nobody likes that. So please don't kill the messenger. That is only what I see on the news. And the final point, it is that they want to actually put in place more regulation for cryptocurrency regarding security in order to prevent rug pulls. Okay, so that is something that I can say that is in favor of a lot of us, because gives a lot of confidence to a lot of investors that actually were fearful to invest in crypto because of those potential rock pulls or their potential to lose their money. So that is the bright side of it. But on the bad side, some of people don't like to actually the plans that the government have, because they want to implement KYC, they want to do like traceability for transactions. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. So we will have to take a look on this topic further along the timeline and see what actually we can get from here. So that is from the United States. What about the other countries? El Salvador bought the dip. And that is something that I'm really excited. They bought about 410 bitcoins, and that is worth around $15 million. That is something really amazing, because I feel that El Salvador it is doing something really amazing. And why is that? Because you know that a lot of countries are against investing on cryptos. And I feel that El Salvador is facing a lot of difficulties with their peers among the world, but they don't care. And that is something really good, because they care about their people. And the countries that are actually more invested into crypto, I feel that they will be the first world countries in the next years. So that is something that I'm really looking forward to see what happens there. And that is for the news about the market and what is going to to evolve in the next days. What about Shiryo? What is going on with Shiryo? As you already know, or you might have already seen if you are on a Telegram group, we already got verified on CoinMarketCap, and that is something really amazing, because there is a difference of being self-reported and being verified. Because if you remember, we were ranked on something close to the position of 2500 or 3000, yep, something close to that. And once we got verified, we went up the ranks to until the 615 level. That is something really great. And what if we take a look to CoinMarketCap? What are we right now? We're on the position 610. So we actually went up 5 positions. That is something really great. And not only that, we went up on starting, and we are now on the positions 58. So that is something really good for us, and something that is actually, we can see the team doing a lot of stuff. And the last news that I got for you, they released the art for the cards that we are gonna use. They hired something close to 10, 20 creative illustrators to finalize the cards that we are gonna use in the game. So, for example, we have this one. If you play Hearthstone, it's gonna be something that you are already familiar with. So we have the attack level, we have the defense points here, we have the amount of energy that it takes to actually use these cards, the type of the card, and the variety of the card. So if you already know Hearthstone, for example, you might already know what this card is gonna do. And that is something really great, because you don't have to start from scratch to learn on how to play the game. So that is for the card. We have another one like a wolf. So that is something really cool. This seems like a fragment of the story, and the last one like a werewolf. So that is something really that I like. We have that already at our doorstep. We have the Dubai conference. We have a couple of influencers that were onboarded to Shiryo from Instagram, for TikTok, for Facebook. So there's a lot of action right now. So this is getting a lot of traction. So what are you waiting for? I'm waiting for you to actually get into the wolf pack. So do your own research, keep informed, and see you until the next video.